Buckeye Nation, what's poppin'? Crazy Dog coming at you once again on the Buckin' Crazy YouTube channel with my Ohio State Buckeyes, Western Michigan Broncos, Week 2 game preview as our number 2 ranked 1-0 Ohio State Buckeyes welcome the 0-1 Western Michigan Broncos to the Horseshoe for some Saturday night football. Yeah, that's right, guys. This game is on BTN at 7:30. Gotta love it, right? Having to wait all freaking day to watch the Buckeyes play. But in the meantime, I'll be doing some hate watching, watching the team up north hopefully lose to Texas. And, we're going to see how the other teams in the Big Ten do. I know, I think there's a couple games tonight featuring a couple Big Ten teams, so I'll be watching them a little bit. But, yeah, week 1, Big Ten didn't really look all that impressive. There was a lot of close games. And then there's the Buckeyes just going out there and steamrolling the Akron Zips, which is what they needed to do. I mean, if that game would have been close, people would have been slandering us to oblivion. How the heck do you barely beat Akron? Now, talking about the Big Ten, Wisconsin last week faced off against Western Michigan, and Wisconsin only beat them by 2 touchdowns. In fact, heading into the fourth quarter, Western Michigan was winning 14-13 before Wisconsin took the lead and never looked back after that. Now, Western Michigan didn't even play that bad. Their quarterback, Hayden Wolf, went 12 of 18, 141 yards, 1 interception. Not too bad. He didn't throw any touchdowns, though. And then on the ground, 33 carries, 120 yards, 2 touchdowns. Jalen Buckley led the way, 16 carries for 64 yards, and he scored both touchdowns. And then through the air, they had 12 receptions, 141 yards, no touchdowns. Their leading receiver was Malik Dudon. Sorry if I butchered his last name. He had 2 receptions for 45 yards. And then defensively, they only got 1 sack. And now they get to face off against a Buckeye team, and we saw what we did to Akron. I expect pretty much the same thing to happen against Western Michigan. If our defense goes out there and does to Western Michigan what we did to Akron, I don't know if Western Michigan's going to even score. I mean, let's be serious here. I need that same performance this week out of the Buckeyes, right? In fact, I want us to be better. I want us to goose egg Western Michigan. Don't you let them score. Straight up, pitch a shutout. I want to see that, right? That's a challenge for these guys. Because as we've seen lately, the Buckeyes take a few drives to really wake up on defense. So if they go out there, first drive of the game, and pitch a 3 and out, oh yeah, we good. Good. Now, historically, we've only faced Western Michigan 1 time. That was back in 2015. Buckeyes won 38-12. Not much to say there. So, with that being said, let's get into my keys to a Buckeye W. First off, this is important. Get off to a fast start. It took us a little bit to get going against Akron last week, and we need to get off to a fast start. I'm talking score on your first 3 drives. And we good, right? We should have scored on that one drive where Jeremiah Smith would have had a wide open lane, but he dropped the ball on that first drive. He catches that ball, he's probably scoring. That was a perfectly designed play, and he just didn't execute. That was one thing that killed them last week. They could have scored more points, but they just couldn't execute to start. If they come out of the gate hot, like they ended the game last week before the subs came in, well, yeah, we're going to be resting the guys by halftime. That's just the way I see it. Number 2, play mistake-free football. Take care of the ball. Simple as that, right? And then number 3, take care of business. Go out there, play your game, dominate, and then we should be seeing the backups by no later than the start of the fourth quarter. Yeah. By the fourth quarter, we should be seeing the backups out there. Heck, we might even see them by midway through the third if we're really taking care of business. But we'll see if they can, wake up and get this thing going here. All right. I'm talking, like I said, score on your first 3 drives. And we good. Now, moving on to my players to watch. Of course, one from offense and one from the defense. Or I guess in this case, one from the offense and 5 or more from the defense. I want to see Travion Henderson go out there and score a touchdown. We saw Q do it last week. I want to see Travion do it this week. I have a feeling Travion will break one this week. He will have a big run this week for a touchdown. I'm talking a touchdown run of more than 40 yards. Yep. Because he's been teasing it. Mm-hmm. You know when he's about to do it. At some point, he'll do it. Yep. He'll do it. He'll have like a big run somewhere, like 20 or 30 yards. He'll get tackled. Then later on, he'll break one. That's the way he is. He's always like so close. But he's going to break one at some point. Mm-hmm. Someone's going to hit that big block downfield, and he's just going to take off. Nothing but green grass in front of him. Or should I say fake green grass? Because they have turf. That's a topic that Buckeye fans have always been talking about. Buckeyes should get rid of the turf that they have and go to sod or something. They used to have sod, I think, long ago. But yeah. But man, just need this team to stay healthy. Now, I don't know if Cody Simon or Donovan Jackson will be back because they missed the first game. I wouldn't be mad if they missed this game. It's freaking Western Michigan. I want them ready to go for the Big Ten schedule, right? When we get to the Big Ten games, I want them ready to go. I don't want them battling a nagging injury. You know what I'm saying? Damn. And then defense, I'm saying the whole D line. Because again, if the defensive line does what they did last week, this week, oh my God, they might double their sack total. I mean, I haven't seen Jack Sawyer do what he did against Akron really ever. I'm so used to seeing our D linemen like trying to bench press the tackles. These guys were legit hitting them with spin moves and swim moves. Like, my God. Yo, did that Akron quarterback say something bad about these guys? Like, damn. I mean, Jack Sawyer was beating the hell out of their quarterback to the point where he was like, I'm out of here. I'm done. Take me out of the game. I don't want to play no more. I mean, the game was pretty much a blowout, but still. I mean, he was getting whacked out there for real. But again, it's Akron, so we'll see what we do against somewhat better competition, I guess, if you want to call it that. I don't know how good Western Michigan is compared to Akron, but yeah. I want the D-line to go out there and essentially do what they did last week. So just get after the quarterback, create havoc, force turnovers, of course, but yeah. So that's all I got for that. And then when it comes to my prediction, you guys already know where I'm going with this. I say 42-9 Buckeyes. Yeah. I think the Broncos only get 3 field goals out of it. They'll drive down the field, but then the defense steps up and forces 3 field goals, and that's it. Honestly, I think all 3 field goals come at the end of the game. Yeah. That's my bold thing. Our starters will pitch a shutout, and then the backups will come in, and the Broncos will get 3 field goals. And of course, almost said Denver. Wrong Broncos. Western Michigan will essentially just be eating clock, trying to end the game. They're not trying to get embarrassed too bad. That's what teams always do against us now with these new rules. They just play keep away. That's what they're going to do. So, with that being said, that is my week 2 preview. I will be live for this game tomorrow night on the main channel, Crazy Dog Sports. Hope to see you guys there. Ah, man, week 2 of college football. Technically week 3 if you count week 0. But yeah, should be a good one. And hopefully it'll be smooth sailing for the Buckeyes again. And then we have a bye week. So if we get banged up in this game, we have essentially a full week to recover. And then it's on to Marshall. So With that being said, I'm Crazy Dog coming at you as always on the Bucking Crazy YouTube channel. Be sure to hit the like button, subscribe, hit the bell, and I'll see you guys tomorrow night for some Buckeye football on the main channel. That being said, go Bucks! I'm Crazy Dog. OH, I'm out. Bye-bye.